A Central Iowa rabbi is mourning a relative he lost in the mass shooting during a Hanukkah celebration at Bondi Beach in Australia.
That shooting claimed 15 lives, including the cousin of Des Moines rabbi Levi Goldstein. KCCI's Marcus McIntosh joins us live now with what Rabbi Goldstein had to say about this unspeakable tragedy.
Ben and Laura, we're standing in front of Lubavitch of Iowa, where Rabbi Levi Goldstein was heavily involved. Now, he tells us his cousin, Rabbi Eli Schlanger, was the organizer of the beach celebration in Australia. Now, when he got word of the tragedy and that his cousin was among the deceased, Goldstein says he turned to a higher power.
We are the people of faith. We know that God knows exactly what he is doing, and he has a plan.
But Rabbi Levi Goldstein says that does not erase the mourning and shock of losing his cousin, Rabbi Eli Schlanger, to this tragedy. One of more than a dozen people shot and killed on Bondi Beach, a man who was survived by his wife and 5 children.
It hit home, and it just really saddened me. It made me feel very sad.
Rabbi Goldstein says this tragedy comes at a time when Jewish people are celebrating Hanukkah, the festival of lights. He says as difficult as it may be for some, it is important Hanukkah festivities are not dimmed.
Here I am mourning for my cousin, but at the same time, there's this festivity that's going on, which lasts for 8 days. So as they say, the show goes on.
He says at a time like this, it is important not to follow hate with more hate and violence, understanding that God knows what he is doing.
We do the opposite effect. They want to spew hate and senseless act. Well, I'm going to go and do a senseless act of goodness and kindness.
He asked people of his faith, especially in light of the tragedy, to follow his lead.
Strengthen your faith in God, and most importantly, do a mitzvah. Mitzvah is certain commandments that the Jewish people were commanded by Hashem, and that it's actually by God, and that's actually going to make the world a better place.
Rabbi Goldstein also says that there should be no place in this world for the kind of hate that was unleashed on Bondi Beach. We're live in Des Moines. I'm Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Marcus, thank you. And the menorah behind him will be lit shortly.